What is up, guys? It is Sunday the 10th of July and this has been one hell of a weekend for sport. Lewis Hamilton has won British Grand Prix. All of the British people in the Wimbledon finals in sort of mixed doubles and men's doubles and all of that have won. And Euro 2016 is currently being played as I record this. It's one hell of a weekend for sport. And this is your Tech News Roundup. Firstly, and perhaps most importantly, if you ask me, Pokemon Go. Now, there are three pieces of news in terms of Pokemon Go. One, there's a worldwide release. Two, that worldwide release got postponed. And three, the APK is infected. Let's break this down. Pokemon Go is currently out in the US, Japan, and somewhere else in Asia I can't remember the name of right now. I'm not sure. Point being, it was supposed to be rolled out worldwide, and due to the massive demand, they had to basically delay it. So if you're in the UK or anywhere else, if you're on iOS, you have to make a New Zealand... Oh, that was one. It was New Zealand. If you're not in the US, Japan, or New Zealand, you need to make a new Apple account if you're on iOS. And if you're on Android, you can download the APK, but you have to be careful with that. You see, there's a legitimate APK going around, which you're more than welcome to download and install, and you can tell if it's legit due to the permissions it requests. Now, if it asks for the ability to send premium text messages and access to your contacts, that is not the one you want. That is the one that has been infected. Now, this infected APK opens a back door to your device, and it's called Droid Jack, which on its own doesn't sound very good. Make sure to check that your phone doesn't have that infected version. Obviously, if you've got it from the App Store, then you're fine. If not, then you do definitely want to check for this. There's a link. Well, that's a bit high, isn't it? There's a link here-ish. Click on the link. It will also be in the description. Go and make sure that yours isn't infected because they've got a backdoor to your phone and that isn't a good thing. Trust me. But as someone who's been playing this basically non-stop for the last 4 or 5 days, it is a genuinely fun game. I've been out and about more in the last 4 or 5 days than I've been in the last 4 or 5 years. Actually, it's kind of sad when you come to think about it, but definitely check it out. And I'm actually going to be talking about the concept of Pokemon Go, the AR games as such. That's a video coming soon, so be sure to subscribe to see that one. Ooh. As I was recording, I just got 4 messages from Team Snapchat. Ooh, a new feature. Let's talk about this. Now, Snapchat stories have been known for missing that one thing that you really need, which is the ability to put on photos you've taken at a previous date, or just with the standard camera app. But that's here now thanks to Snapchat Memories. Somehow Snapchat managed to communicate this really badly, so I'm going to give it my best attempt, and it will probably be Snapchat's attempt anyway. All Snapchat Memories essentially does is let you do exactly what I just said. You can use pre-taken images and put them directly into your stories. Now, you've been able to do that with normal snaps, like messages up till now, but it's new for stories. All these words, too many words. They'll have a little white border around them and it'll be dated for when their photo was actually taken, so people don't think that you did take it with Snapchat. But the fact you can have pre-taken video and photos means that we'll probably see a rise in terms of video and photo quality on Snapchat, with companies using this as a big opportunity to push higher quality content. Now, as you may have noticed, I got it just as I was recording this video. And if we kind of take a look, that is what one looks like. White border, that's a Mercedes F1 car. Congrats again to Lewis Hamilton for winning. And it gives you can tell it's not being taken with the phone, but it means that I can take a camera of my DSLR and then upload it to Snapchat, and I don't have to worry about taking photos twice, right? I don't have to take it with my normal camera app because I want it to look good, and then take it with a Snapchat because I want people on my Snapchat to see it. It also means that things like vlogs will be a lot easier, because previously I've been doing exactly that, where I record it and then put it on Snapchat, which doesn't help. That's just a bad call by Snapchat. That should have been introduced a lot earlier. Videos, though, will be limited as they are currently to 10 seconds. So maybe not as much of a difference. Hopefully no more like really shaky phone cam. Imagine a world with no shaky camera footage. And finally, in news that I deem to be bizarre more than anything else, Consumer Reports found that the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active is the least durable of all three of the S7 phones when it comes to water immersion. They tested all three of the S7 phones, the S7, the S7 Edge, and the S7 Active, with the first two surviving fine under 5 feet of water for half an hour, whereas the S7 Active failed twice. The first phone had air bubbles in the cameras and with green lines down the screen and the touchscreen becoming non-responsive, whereas the second one had a screen that flickered on and off. And it's bizarre because it's supposed to be the most rugged of the three. Samsung have released a statement of said they're not quite sure why this has happened, and they've suggested that maybe Consumer Reports got two defective units, with very few people actually complaining about the water resistance of the S7 Active. And that's yet to be seen, but it's bizarre how two devices in a row failed. If it had just been one out of the two, or they'd tested 200 and only one failed, it'd be like, fair enough. But it's just odd. So I guess if you want a waterproof device, go for the standard S7 instead of the Active, which is advice I never thought I'd give. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit like. If you didn't, I'm not quite sure why you're still here, but you are, so maybe you want to click up here to see the previous video, and if not, and that's not your cup of tea, click up here to see the random video I haven't picked yet. I'm not telling you what that is because that would be cheating. And don't forget that the giveaway actually ends in roughly 24 hours depending on when you're watching this. So make sure to click the link in the description to enter that. I mean, you could win a free pop socket. Like, these things are actually, I've been using this more and more since that review. It's surprising. Like, I was expecting to sort of stop using it after review, and I've actually kept it on, and it's kind of cool. Anyway guys, subscribe to see more videos like this one, and I will see you next time.